How's it going, Prime? It's Jake Prime here, and I'm back with some more Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 Operations. We're now on episode 6, and in the last episode, episode 5, Fall of Atreus, I think that's how you say it, we pretty much started a engine, or a ship, a battle barge, and pretty much started to have it fly into a big crystal that was in the main campaign. Now, I haven't been playing, or I haven't been recording as much. It's been almost 5 days. I think this will be counting the 5th day that I haven't recorded anything. But it's because I've been, hold on, I'll just show y'all. I ain't showing y'all the front of my character, but there is something that I've been working forward. I was going to record tomorrow, but I was like, you know what? I heard there's an update coming out tomorrow, and that makes everything a little easier. And I just wanted to post. I wanted to make. When I found that out, I wanted to make a video and be like, hey, look, I did this before the patch, the nerf of the difficulties. Have it like a bragging right. As you can see, I have the battle damaged helmet. Of course, I'm going with the different chest plate because I kind of like the open face, and it just resembles more of a old, or just a basic character. I mean, this one looks alright because it doesn't have the big dome over it, but I like this one because it just looks simple. Now let's get a look at this helmet. Look at that. Now a lot of people will be like, "Oh, that's not worth it because you mostly see it from like this angle, that angle, not face on." But just something about it being like, "I did this before the patch, before any patch notes, before anything. Day one of this update coming out with Lethal, day one, I did all 6 missions. All 6 missions. All 6 missions, day one. Now with the other one, Termination, no, I think it's Termination, the new one with the Biotitan. That one took a little longer than usual. That one took about like 2 days for me to do because I would have to say I wasn't doing it by myself. I was doing it with randoms, and randoms are a lot more difficult because they can get you in situations that aren't fun. Yeah, but the last one, the 7th operation mission, I did it with one of my friends. I would call him an online friend, but he lives where I live, and we met in person. We hung out for a few days, so not online friend. He is my friend. No online in front of it. My friend. He helped me. Well, more or less, we helped each other, but we both went in there. I was a heavy. He was a, what class was he? He was a Vanguard, and we had one random that was a bulwark. Now this bulwark, he did put in the work. We all put in the work. We put in the power. We did everything. But he ended up falling near the end of the mission of Operation 7 when you fight the Biotitan. He fell near the end. The Biotitan had like an inch of health left. Like you had to shoot him one more time. And he died. He left. He raged quit when he fell. Because I couldn't reach him in time. But he raged quit. With him leaving, the AI bulwark spawned in. And right as he spawned in, I fell. I died. The bulwark revived me, and my health came out to 100% because that is my ability with my heavy. And that's when I did the final blow, and just cleared the level. It was an experience. Would I do it again? Probably if I got more battle damaged armor pieces, but it was nice. Now, another thing that I realized that no one talks about is that you get a battle damaged sword as well. Like, nothing says anything about battle damaged sword. But yeah, you get this as well, but it just doesn't say anything, which is kind of funny. Unless every single other weapon has a battle damage variant, which would be kind of cool. But yeah. Anyway, that's what I've been doing almost the entire week. Just been playing harder missions, grabbing armory data things, and just leveling up my characters. The last one I need to fully max out is my sniper. But for right now, I'm going over the other classes and just going ahead and leveling up their weapons as well. Because one of the later or last updates, if you, let's say you had a bolt pistol for one character and you leveled him all the way up and maxed out that bolt pistol is maxed out for every single other class. And I like that. But yet again, this is all happening before the patch that's coming out tomorrow on the 24th. Yeah, the 24th, a new patch will open. The patch is to, what is it? Make, from what I've seen, lethal, ruthless, and I want to say substantial as well. They're making these three a whole heck of a lot easier, like really easy, easier than most. So I'm just putting out there that I did this before that update. It's like the before Rodon from Elden Ring before he got nerfed. But the missions I had the most trouble with was decapitation, yet again because of the randoms, and what's the other one with the boss fight? I think it's this one. Yeah, I think it's this one. Not this one. It was this one. This one and this one. These two were the hardest out of the original 6, but I got them all done in one day. This one was especially the hardest because 4 neurothropes. 4. I've run into that like twice. 4 neurothropes, 3 lictors, which is normal, and then the next mission or the next area there'll be like 2 lictors. But yeah, this one was actually the easiest because we just ran through everything. But with that being said, of this one, we're going to do private mode on, and we're going to play it. Hold on. Yeah. Ballistic Engine. And now this one, I don't have to put it in the main campaign because this has no connection with the campaign. Now Operations has its own campaign, which is like the fall of, what's the planet called? No!
Scans show the Tyranid numbers growing exponentially within the Hive City. Retaking those sectors is a lost cause. Bombardment from orbit risks collateral damage, so we need a more targeted approach. Commandeer a Nova Cannon implosive warhead from the Navy supplies in the Astra Militarum depot and deliver the payload by rail. We shall collapse the superstructure from below.
As the Codex dictates. Advance to the Militarum depot to requisition payload.
So instead of
low. Rely on Auspex readings.
So instead of just
Habrax's arid landscape, dust squalls can arise with little warning. If conditions obscure the path, look for the flashing guideposts.
So instead of blowing up this entire planet, we are going to take down the superstructure by blowing it up from the bottom.
Advance while it is clear.
I hope they add in another type of heavy armor piece where it gets rid of the big dome. The big dome kind of ruins it for me. Even in the Joy Toy figures, the dome isn't that big.
I pray these sands are cleansing the chitin from those Xenos.
And to be fair, I don't know why they're really nerfing. I mean, yeah, I know I was just complaining about 4 neurothropes, almost 5 lictors and all that. But it's like, it's lethal. It's supposed to be a challenge. You know, we are SpaceMarines. The bulwark against the terror. We're made for this.
Specialized bioform neutralized.
But, you know what they say, if a game's for everyone, it's for no one.
Enhanced tactic ready.
This is not a test of metal, but of patience.
Okay, there we go. Now, I don't know if I should talk about this, but I kind of want to now that I'm really thinking on it. I saw a video, right, about Space Marines, and someone showed like, oh, Transformers, like,
Atmospheric
Transformers Fall of
conditions have
Cybertron.
returned to normal.
It said every masterpiece has a cheap copy, and everyone's like, oh, a Primarch would body a Transformer. Now, maybe a normal one, like one of the drones, but like someone even said they would body a Prime, like from Transformers, like a Prime. And I'm like, I don't know. One of the
Relic
weaker of
possesses
the primes
restorative
can
properties.
destroy a lot, like Micronus, the father of the minicons. His power is kind of immeasurable because the minicons themselves gives you like an armor, or like that gives you a boost of energy. This was explained in like Transformers Armada, because they would attach to you and you get like a power boost that could like destroy planets.
The depot appears
But
secure and devoid of Xenos.
a void of Xenos, bro, they're all down here.
Machine spirit, instructed to load the implosive
Mm,
warhead onto the
Xeno
train
throw.
and assist it when necessary.
I know those tendrils from anywhere. Zoanthrope. But anyway, as I was saying, I guess another example I can use is Vector Prime, the Prime of Time. And you could just go back in time and be like, oh, you don't exist. Or go back in time and be like, alright, this battle never happened. You know what I mean? And you got, no, I wouldn't really count them because they weren't really around. I was going to say like Quintus Prime or Quintessa, the Prime of Life. And you got primes that just can't really die. I'm not going on about Transformers 1 primes. I'm more going on like the Unicron trilogy or G1 animated, the movies, and I'm doing all of them. Because even though the ones from Transformers 1 are strong, they're not like omnipotent. Would that be the correct word to use? Omnipotent? I don't know. But anyway, they were like busted. They were literally made to kill Unicron. Or destroy. I meant destroy Unicron. Are we good now? No, we're not.
Eradication complete. Xenos countermeasures successful.
But
Refilling
yeah, you just got primes out there that can manipulate and do more stuff than what a Primarch could do. I know I could be wrong for this. Conrad Kurz of the Night Lords. I'm not entirely, I can't fully remember his name, but his ability I think was to see in the future, and he still got his butt whooped, like by Rogel Dorn. I think that's who did it to him. Rogel Dorn beat him up like pretty badly, and he can see the future and everything happen, but yeah, he still gets dogged on. But like with Vector Prime, minus Transformers 1, he can see past, present, and future. That's one of his abilities. And then you got Alchemist Prime. I want to say his ability is like, kind of like, the best way to explain it, it would be like Nurgle. But not with just Plague and Pestilence. It's just like he makes stuff. Like an Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. And just the size difference alone, too. Like the size difference. I know Vulcan prevented a knight from stepping down. It was either Vulcan or Horus. Like they were fighting a warlord titan. Yeah, that's enough of my ranting.
Xenos infestation advancing. Eliminate target before it summons reinforcements. Specialized bioform neutralized. Refilling magazines.
The bindings have been loosened. I thank this machine's spirit. Good. Escort the payload to the train.
All right, brothers,
Cogitator
let's go.
shows me a transport lift we may utilize.
Come on, brothers.
Replenishing firepower.
Ready for next encounter.
Oh, I also got my brother for a wedding gift. I also got him SpaceMarine as well, SpaceMarine 2 on a disc. We've only found one, and I got it for him. So hopefully, me and him can start playing games together. I told him to, when he starts playing the campaign, invite me into it so I can at least play the game with him. Because I'm always talking to him about it. And it's always nice to play games with him. It's like a different experience when it's like with a family member and then a friend. I don't know. It's a little difficult to explain, like why it feels so much different. Oh,
Fragmentation device in play. Stop target from calling up fresh reserves.
he's calling out fresh reserves.
Priority Tyranny eliminated.
Whew. All right, let's run through. Oh,
Synthetic bombardment detected.
a lictor on this difficulty. Oof. I didn't think lictors.
Tyranny failed.
I didn't think lictors spawned in on the easiest difficulty.
Conversion field operational.
Our will remains untarnished, unblemished, unbroken.
Mark Xenos combatant.
Oh, dang, I thought that would work. But it didn't.
Skitter to the grave, Xenos. Survey the terrain while you can, brothers.
There we go.
Reloading ammunition.
That was a little embarrassing.
Throwing frag grenade.
Services remind me that I am blessed
Adjusting
that I
wall
walk
specs
as I
for close
am,
proximity.
and not as they do.
Nice. Hopefully they'll add in an update to where,
Iron ready.
like let's say I'm the host, and I join in like a multiplayer match, and one character or one person doesn't play as one of the characters. Whoever we get, like right now, it's the bulwark and the assault. Like if I were to, like if this update ever happened, my bulwark and my assault are both maxed out, and I can customize them.
Atmospheric conditions have returned to normal.
That would be pretty cool because then we would have an actual bulwark and assault that actually can withstand the enemy fire. I mean, they already do. They're already pretty overpowered. Like they'll just run in and kind of just heal you, like pretty well. They don't get really staggered or anything. But if you add in like your customized or your customized character of them, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, heck, I could actually play as my homebrew chapter, which looks a little like Blood Ravens, or my whole entire team could be. Whoa, what was that about? Okay, there's a lot of like controller glitches going on, I've noticed, but
Fragmentation grenade out. Reloading.
No storm will delay our vengeance.
But yeah, like do that, and I could be like my primes, the ones that look kind of like Blood Ravens. or or we could be Doom's Angels, or the Doom Angels, which I just found out they're a successor chapter to the Ultramarines, which is kind of cool. Ow.
I pray these sands are blending the chitin from those phenoms.
Man, why is there so many?
Elite level Xenos pacified.
No storm will delay our vengeance.
A massive enemy wave. Yeah, I can see that. I'm fighting them right now. What? Didn't even give me a chance to react to that. Ow.
Specialized bioform neutralized.
Slow and steady.
Who the heck just said slow and steady? Ain't no way that was a Space Marine. Are we good? No, we are not. Alright, now we're good to go. I think that was a little rough.
Storm will delay our vengeance.
I can't believe I took damage from that. Maybe they did like make it like the difficulty a little much, kind of like Helldivers. Yeah, I played Helldivers too.
Of course.
I played Helldivers yesterday with my friend, the one that helped me on these missions, or the last one. We played Helldivers, and
Terminal perimeters.
it does feel a little better, like more playable, but just I don't know, something just feels a little off about it. Like I don't know, I can't quite put my finger on it. Maybe it's because I just lost the umph to play it because of the updates that they did.
Obstruction detected. Removal is required to commence.
Like how can you have a fire? Ooh, man got cooked. All that's left is his helmet, boots, and chest plate. But it looks like he didn't go down without a fight. I mean, he fought something. It's a robotic foot. Some orcs were here. Anyway.
Declutter complete. Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat.
Reloading magazine. I shall suffer your poor aim for only so long.
Observe ground movement.
Ow.
Cut off its core parade. Now. Symptoms indicate the presence of toxins.
Swapping
Our
magazine.
glorious banner strengthens our...
Xenos countermeasures successful.
Derailment on track 6. Request servitors to clear wreckage.
Throwing fragmentation grenade. High priority Tyranid eliminated.
Departmental Militarum Ordnance Transfer 3639 loading complete. Manifest updated.
What? Okay, there we go.
Kill confirmed. Major Tyranid threat. War gear acquired.
Alright, now we can leave this area.
New path ahead.
Oh dang, we're all battle damaged in some way. He got a plate on his head. Half his face is gone. My arm's missing and my face is banged up. Yes sir, yes sir.
The warhead is ready to go.
Good. Deploy it.
Oh, one of my friends asked me, one of my online friends, they asked me when they were playing this game, they said, how come when Titus got his new Mark 10 armor, how come it was already damaged? Like, you know, there's already dings and scratches in it. I told him because it was pre-owned by someone else, which could be the case.
Launching war.
But I honestly don't know why it would be already damaged.
Initiating charging cycle. Departmental Militarum penalties will be assessed.
Unexpected. Let us reassess our approach.
Like, I can see why ours would be like that because we were around longer than Titus
You
was,
have their attention.
or we had the
Deal
armor
with them
longer.
swiftly. We will not get another shot at this.
Requisition a motive engine. Route the Xenos onto the tracks.
Cogitating proposition. There are engines in service that may be routed along the parallel tracks. Route changes may be made by a dispatcher at the tracks control terminal.
The Xenos dared cross the path of a mighty machine.
Release the train!
Neutralize Corp for enemy backup.
That's not me!
Elite level Xenos. Pacified.
Motive power charged to 25%.
25?
Engine charged to 50%.
50? It's going by a little fast.
Charging system detected. Engine seer requested to perform rites of restoration.
Link your armor to the Mechanicus device. You will need to keep close proximity to the charging station until the reset is complete.
Fault in charging system detected. Engine seer requested to perform rites of restoration. For your safety, the charging system will remain suspended until the power fault is corrected. Please stand by.
We must restore.
Establishing diagnostic connection.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, would you look at that? Another Neurothrope. A Xenothrope.
Assume your weapon.
Zoanthrope. Iron Halo protocol in progress. Zoanthrope neutralized. Nullify combatants before it rallies more enemies.
Attendant within proximity. Login circuit complete. Energy transfer resumed. Charging system detected. Engine seer requested to perform rites of restoration.
Oh, yay, some more restore the power supply. Ow.
Current departure estimate. Indefinite. Cause. Technical failure. Offer prayers to expedite the performance of repairs.
We must restore the charging station before the train is arrived.
Damn. Damn.
Enhanced tactic ready.
I shall suffer your
Kill
foray for
confirmed.
only so long.
Major Tyranid threat. Ammunition restocked.
Engine seer. An emergency maintenance request is awaiting your immediate attention.
Offering prayer now. Emperor, guide the station to full charge. And prayer.
So my character is a religious nut. Nice, nice, nice. I like that.
High priority Tyranid eliminated.
Commencing reload.
Fault corrected. Power connection restored through the grace of the Omnissiah. Engine charge to 75%. Dispatcher, the engine is charged and prepared for departure.
Deploy immediately.
Let's do this, brothers. Hiya!
Emperor, guide this weapon into the heart of our foe.
Detonation in 5. Brace for shockwave. No mercy for any that would desecrate the Emperor's domain. No Xenos bioscans. Mission successful, Talassa. Return to the battle match.
Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If you guys enjoyed it, please down in the comments below, let me know why y'all enjoyed it. But if y'all disliked it, that's okay. Down in the comments below, let me know why y'all disliked it so I can work on it in the future. But other than that, I hope to catch you on the next episode of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 Operations Mode. all we have left is, for right now, this mission, Termination. Okay, it's Inferno. Okay. Termination. That's the last mission we have. And that's pretty much on the, oh wait, what planet was it? Does it say what planet? Doesn't look like it. Oh, Kadaku. Yeah. Yeah, Kadaku is pretty much just cooked at this point. Yeah, this planet is cooked. We're probably going to have to do Exterminatus on it from what's going on. Kadaku. Is this also Kadaku? I think this is Kadaku. These two are this planet, and then Demirium are these two. And I want to say this is also Kadaku. This one. Maybe this one, but I doubt it's this one. I feel like it's this one. No, it could be this one. So that means both these planets are cooked. But anyway, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm starting to stutter. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. If you guys enjoyed it, please down in the comments below, let me know why y'all enjoyed it. But if y'all didn't, if y'all disliked it, please down in the comments below, let me know why y'all disliked it so I can work on it in the future. But anyway, Primes, that's all I have for today. I hope to catch you on the next episode of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 Operations Mode, or any other video in general. But other than that, I hope everyone has a wonderful life. And this is Jacobs Prime, signing out till all are one.
Routine praise administered.